Yo, what's up guys? Today I'm going to be playing my LOGBAIT Mighty Miner deck. I'm just testing it out after the Fire Spirit nerf. From what I've played with it so far, the Fire Spirit nerf literally didn't change anything except for the lava pups, so looking really good still, and I think this will still be the best LOGBAIT deck. Obviously with the champion, the best LOGBAIT deck without a champion is probably the Inferno and Valkyrie deck that I uploaded on yesterday. It's going to pop my ability here. This guy's going to be a giant graveyard player, so definitely not going to know what he's doing. Okay, why? Wait, he just lost his tower. What are you doing? Wait, that Mighty Miner is gonna take the tower. What are you doing? He just threw away his tower at the beginning of the game to put all of his cards at the bridge, okay? What are you doing? Uh, okay. I guess I'm just gonna keep laughing at him because I don't really know what that was. So, is it Giant Sparky or is it Giant Graveyard Sparky? Because Mini P.E.K.K.A. minions are only used with Giant Graveyard. Giant Sparky doesn't use minions. They play with bats and minion hordes, so I think he has Giant Sparky Graveyard, which I guess that would make sense on how he did that. Even Giant Graveyard players aren't that bad. I mean, at least they like... Yeah, there it is, okay. There it is. Randomly putting a Giant Graveyard at the bridge for no reason. Okay, very interesting. I'm gonna keep giving him this emote as well, the laugh and the Skeleton King rubbing his head. Well, I don't know why he just like threw away his tower. He just went giant mini P.E.K.K.A. minions arrows at the bridge, lost his whole tower to a Mighty Miner on the left. Like he reactively lost his tower. Like he could have saved it by just like using a card on the Mighty Miner, but instead he wanted to put the arrows on the princess for some reason. He got no damage. Okay, just gonna go for Princess Low here, then go for a cannon here on the Mini P.E.K.K.A. I'm gonna let the Mini P.E.K.K.A. hit the cannon. I don't really care because I do have Mighty Miner if he tries to go in. Can Fire Spirit here for the minions. I'm gonna go for a Goblin Bill just to cycle and go for Mighty Miner in the back to the Giant. I don't know why this guy's not giving up. There's no way he beats me. I'm up a whole tower. All I have to do is defend. It's not gonna be hard to defend either. Just like put cannons and just log the graveyard. Go like Skellies, and the Giant's gonna get DPS down by my Mighty Miner. Okay, I'm gonna log it, pop the ability, and just go for a Skeletons there to make sure my Mighty Miner kills the Sparky. Go for a log on the graveyard here, and yeah, everything's just gonna die. You should have given up before, but I guess I'm just gonna keep on BMing him because he's a giant graveyard player and he deserves it. On top of playing giant graveyard, he's playing giant graveyard with Sparky. Like, I don't know, how bad can you get? Like giant graveyard and you put in a Sparky because you don't know how to defend, I guess, when the defense is already pretty simple. But I'm gonna make sure to keep on BMing this guy. It's always great to BM Giants graveyard players. Always fun. Let's go. I'm against Tequila and don't know what he plays, so I'm just gonna go for Fire Spirit at the bridge. Fire Spirit's the best first play with this deck because it does a lot of damage on the jump, and it's one elixir and it forces out a response usually because most people don't want to take all the damage that the Fire Spirit does. I don't know how much it does after the nerf, but before it did more than like a Fireball, so it was always not good to ignore a Fire Spirit. So you'd usually just get a positive trade and then you could defend with like a Princess or something. That's obviously still going to be the case, but I feel like people might like ignore it a little bit more. No, it got a small nerf. I cycled my Mighty Miner a little bit early there, so then when he dashes the Golden Knight, it won't kill my Princess and get onto my tower. Just going to go for another Princess here on his Baby Dragon just to defend it a little bit, and go for Skeletons like this to block 2 hits from the Baby Dragon. Okay, it's only going to block 1 because it splashed 1 in the back when it hit my Princess, but it didn't get any damage on my tower anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And then I could go for a Fire Spirit and a log here on the cannon card just to make sure that it doesn't lock onto my tower. And yeah, it's going to be pretty nice defense there. Have a nice lead as well. It's looking like Golem because he does have like the Cage, Baby Dragon, NATO, cannon card. So, I mean, it could be E-Giant, but I think it's Golem. It could be either one though, but basically the way to beat these is you need to apply pressure in single elixir, especially against Golem. You need to apply a lot of pressure in single elixir. Try to get a damage lead and just try to chip him down after you defend or during Golem pushes. After you get a good lead in single elixir. If you don't get much damage in single versus Golem, you're probably going to lose. Because that's like almost the only time to break through. Okay. Gonna go for Skeletons here on the Baby Dragon. And then I'm going to go for the ability here on the Goblin Cage. And I could just go for a Fire Spirit just to make sure I don't take any damage. I don't think I was going to anyway, but just to be safe. And I need to cycle anyway to get to a defense for this Golden Knight and Cannon Cart. Gonna go for a princess here. Then I can go for a log. Just a cycle, damage the cannon card a little bit more. Okay, that's gonna go onto my tower. Can't really do anything about that. Gonna go for Mighty Miner to retarget it, then go for a Goblin Barrel. He doesn't have Bar Barrel or NATO, so that's gonna get a lot of damage. Yeah, he ignores it, just opts to go for a Golem. Gonna go for a Princess at the bridge as well, just to apply a little bit of pressure, and it's a little bit better than putting it in the back here because I don't have a Mighty Miner to pair with it, so I need to get some damage and cycle back. Gonna go for a Goblin Barrel here, just to cycle. Okay, he goes for a bar barrel, but he messes it up a little bit. So I'm 2 rockets and 2 logs away from winning. I'm just going to rocket this golem, cannon cart, and bar barrel because it's I think it's a bit better than trying to deal with it because I feel like I would just get overwhelmed. Just going to go for a high mighty miner here and go for a log here on the golem just to cycle and try to defend a little bit better. Okay, I'm going to cycle 2 rockets and 2 logs on his tower because I know I can do it with the mighty miner down 3 card cycle. Gonna rocket, gonna fire spirit, gonna log, and then I'm 1 card off my rocket again. Gonna go for skeletons, rocket, fire spirit, log again. And yeah, it's gonna be game. That was a bad golem. He should have known that he was in 2 rockets and 2 logs range. Just gonna go rocket and log here, and yeah, that's gonna be game. Golem's usually pretty tough, especially with like lightning, cannon cart, baby dragon. Mainly the cannon cart and the baby drag golden knight are really hard, but I noticed that he was in 2 rockets, 2 logs, and a golem, so I just made sure to abuse my 3 card cycle and win the game. I'm in the next game here against Fix. This guy's a very good player, so definitely not going to be an easy game. I usually say that he plays with E-Giant or Expo, but it is early season, so could be anything. Okay, he tried to predict my princess at the bridge with a miner. That's pretty disrespectful. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty disrespectful. Okay, I'm gonna rocket the tower since he just spent all that elixir. Then I'm gonna barrel as well immediately in case he rockets back. Okay, I did that. Okay, he has a NATO. Okay, I did that because I thought he has Nate stack, like minor rocket control. So that's why I did that in the first place. Like, that's why I did the rocket. That's why I did the Goblin Barrel, because he wasted a lot of elixir. So it would be kind of expensive for him to rocket back, and I would just start up a rocket. But what? Okay, he does have E-Giant, so yeah, I guess I was right. But he's playing a weird one, I guess just for fun. But I did that because I thought he had Nate stack, so hopefully it still works out. Sphinx usually likes to run rockets, so I'm pretty confident placing a cannon here and it not dying. He might go for a miner on it though, actually. Okay, I'm gonna predict it. Okay, he actually went for miner on there, but it blocked the cannon really well, so the cannon's gonna die very quickly, and he's gonna get a lot of damage here, but he's gonna log here, try to prevent as much damage as possible. Just go for Princess at the bridge to apply some pressure, and alright, I got a nice shot there. Okay, I'm gonna go for a Goblin Barrel Fire Spirit because he did use his log here. Okay. I did that because usually he tornadoes it to the inside. Okay, that was very nice skeletons from him. I get 1 hit and the fire spirit damage, but I'm down a lot of elixir, so I have to be careful here. I'm just gonna go for a cannon, I guess. Kind of weird. I need to try to get back to another cannon. Like, I'm gonna cannon and try to get back quickly just in case he, like, does stuff on it. Okay, gonna cannon here. Okay, good prediction. Gonna log that, and then gonna go for Skellies, go for Princess. Okay, he logged it, try to kill it quicker. Didn't hit my Princess, fortunately. Then I don't even need to go for another cannon. It's not worth it, to be honest. So I'll just enjoy my damage lead here. Just gonna go for a Mighty Miner in the back here just to get my 3 card cycle going, because 3 card cycle is really, really good. Gonna go for Goblin Barrel here. It doesn't look like he has a mini tank to support his E-Giant with. It looks like he only has a miner. Gonna go for a Skellies and log on the miner here. Then I can go for a cannon. Okay, my princess is gonna die. Bomber walks back, unfortunately. I'm gonna go Princess Fire Spirit to get to my cannon and just go for a cannon here. Nice. I'm gonna pressure while defending as well, because it's just good to apply pressure when they're just finishing up their offense, because I don't want them to go right back in right away, and there it worked out. I got some good damage. Gonna go for log here. He's gonna miner predict, so I'm gonna wait on the cannon a little bit. Now I'm gonna go for cannon now. Okay, I messed it up a little bit. I wanted it to run to the tower, but unfortunately it didn't, so I'm gonna take some damage here. I'm just gonna have to let it go. Messed up. So that's my fault. I can't really say anything about that. That E-Giant nerf is doing a lot, though. It did way less damage than it would have before the balances, I think. Really nice E-Giant nerf. Hated that card anyway. Okay, nice. I'm in 2 rockets range, so I think I won this. I don't think I can lose this from here. I just have to defend 1 more push, and I can cycle 2 rockets. Gonna go for a Princess here. Gonna go for another cannon once he logs. Then I'm gonna go for a barrel to pressure while defending. He doesn't have NATO. He has no spells. Gonna fire spirit to log on the bomber. And yeah, it's gonna... Okay, 800 HP. Just need to get another cannon down here. Still going in. Gonna go for Skellies to kill his Skellies here. And then I'm gonna go for a Fire Spirit. Gonna go for a Mighty Miner on the Miner. He's gonna try to NATO it back, so I'm gonna log it. Nice. No damage. Okay, yeah. There's no way to lose from here, so that's gonna be game. Honestly, he played pretty well. He just had a bad start. I feel like if he didn't have that start, he would have won, because he does have, like, Miner Rocket Cycle, and I feel like he would have won if he just didn't, like, take a lot of damage at the beginning because of that, like, Miner prediction, but still a nice win overall. I feel like I played pretty well. He played well as well, though. It was a very nice match. GG. I'm against this guy. Just gonna go for his skeletons here. Don't know what he's... Wait, actually, no, I do. This guy plays Lumberloon. I think I remember this guy. I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he plays Lumberloon. I'm gonna go for Barrel in the corner here. Unfortunately, I don't have my Fire Spirit. Fire Spirit first play is the best play versus Lumberloon by far because all their cards are like 4 or 5 elixir except for their spells, but obviously they don't want to use their Bar Barrel or NATO on a Fire Spirit, so... Yeah, he goes for a balloon on the Fire Spirit here, so I'm just going to go for a cannon on the balloon. And I can go for a Mighty Miner here on the Baby Dragon. And yeah, this should be very good for me. Okay, gonna go for a Goblin Barrel here on the left. Gonna force out the Bar Barrel. Hopefully that dies. Okay, no, it didn't even get close to dying. Gonna go for a Princess on it. Then I can surround it with skeletons to make sure it survives, I guess. He doesn't have Tornado back in cycle, so I don't have to worry about him tornadoing it. Princess, go for skeletons here. And then he's probably gonna go for like a Inferno Dragon. Maybe a Lumberjack, but yeah, Inferno Dragon, because went for Lumberjack, then Inferno Dragon would, Mighty Miner would have been a bit too strong there at the bridge. Fire Spirit will clean up well. If he goes for a Freeze, I can just go for a Princess. Gonna go for a Goblin Barrel, I guess, on the right, because my Mighty Miner's on the left. I don't want him to block it a little bit. Gonna go for the Bomb as well. It's gonna hurt the Baby Dragon. Gonna go for Skellies here. Okay, I messed him up. Gonna go for Fire Spirit to keep it alive, hopefully. Okay, yeah, I almost messed up, but I fixed my mistake, so it's fine. Goblin Barrel on the left is... He doesn't have, yeah, he has to Bar Barrel because he didn't have Freeze or anything. Gonna go for Log on the Bowler to finish it off so it doesn't kill my Princess. Gonna go for Princess at the bridge here because he needs to defend both lanes now. It's kind of annoying for him. He goes for a NATO. What? Okay, Princess coming in clutch. Has to waste Inferno Dragon as well. Just gonna go for Skeletons here on the Eye Drag. Gonna go for Mighty Miner in the back. Gonna go for Goblin Barrel here on the left. And then go for Fire Spirit. Okay, really nice bowler from him. Gonna go for Princess here, then go for Skeletons on the Baby Dragon. Gonna go for Goblin Barrel and pop my ability just to tank and kill the bowler. Oh, it's blocked the NATO. Oh, that was so good. And Skellies, gonna go for Goblin Barrel. He's not back to Bar Barrel. He doesn't have NATO either. He has to freeze. Okay, gonna go for a Log here, I guess, just to cycle. Kill it as well. Gonna go for another Princess here. Gonna go for Fire Spirit here to protect it. Go for Skellies as well, just so it doesn't take any damage. Go for Mighty Miner. Oh no, that was 1 second too late. Pop the ability here, kill the Baby Dragon, and go for a Barrel to apply some pressure. Okay, he goes for Lumberjack. That was a bad Lumberjack though. Gonna go for Princess in the back, then go for Cannon on the Lumberjack, I guess. Actually, Fire Spirit Skellies will be a little bit better. I thought he was gonna go for a balloon with that, but that's why I said Cannon on the Lumberjack, because I thought he was gonna balloon, but he never ballooned. Gonna go for a rocket on that Inferno Dragon, just because I know he can't punish it. I should be able to defend very easy. Gonna pop my ability as well, force out a response so he can't go in now. He can't go in on the right because the Mighty Miner will take his tower. Okay. Yeah, he has to do something. Okay, yeah, he had the NATO. Gonna rocket now, and I don't think he can afford freeze, but if he can, I'm gonna cycle my Skellies to get my Fire Spirit, hold it. Okay, yeah, I was just gonna take one hit at worst there. Gonna go for a Princess here on the Inferno Dragon, and then go for a Fire Spirit. And then if he goes for a freeze, I could just go for my Mighty Miner ability. Okay. Gonna go for a Mighty Miner here. Go for a Cannon, just to cycle. And then I'm gonna go for a Rocket. He doesn't have freeze in cycle. I have a Cannon up. Okay, never mind, it's gonna die, but I have a Cannon in cycle. Just go for Cannon, Log, Skellies, and then I'm back. So no way for him to get to my tower here. And yeah, even if he gets to my tower, it's not gonna take it. So Brock's going to finish off the game. It's going to be nice when he gets Lumberloon freeze. I always thought Lumberloon was an easy matchup, but a lot of you guys told me that you struggle with it because kind of hard to defend, so hopefully that helps, but I think it's pretty easy if you can play it very well. I'm in the next game here against this guy. Just gonna go for a Golem Barrel in the corner here. I don't know what he has. He has Skeletons and Barb Barrel. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Just gonna go for Skeletons here. I know the Barb Barrel's not gonna get a hit, but just a cycle. I'm gonna go for a log here. Okay, he has Ice Golem as well, so it's looking like Balloon Cycle. He's gonna go for a Princess here on the Ice Golem. Okay. Gonna go for a Mighty Miner here, protect my Princess. Okay, that was weird. Go for Skeletons here on the Miner. Okay. I don't know why he didn't put it on the Princess, but it's fine, I guess. You can't afford Barb Barrel right away, so I'm gonna need a little bit of damage. Okay, nice. Musketeer's gonna die as well, but my Princess has no HP and he has Snowball in hand, so can't really do anything about that. Could go for a Fire Spirit. No, I could go for a Princess as well because he doesn't have any spells, so it should get 2 hits at least. Okay, yeah, nice. Gonna go for a Fire Spirit here just so the Miner doesn't get too much damage. Go for Skeletons as well. Because I want him to go on the right lane. I want him to go opposite lane for me. Gonna go for a Mighty Miner Golem Barrel here because he doesn't have... Okay, that was a good Ice Golem. That was a bad Barb Barrel though because I outcycled him, but he still went for it after spamming cards. So I'm gonna outcycle him again. Hopefully that Musketeer dies. It'd be very good, but I don't think it's going to. It's gonna be pretty healthy, yeah. Unfortunate, but... I could just go for a Fire Spirit on it. Oh, that was a good Miner. Gonna go for Fire Spirit Skellies here. Thank God he didn't predict Snowball, because that could have been pretty risky. But also pretty scary, because I didn't really have anything for that. If he killed my Skellies, I would have just had to take a lot of damage there. I'm gonna go for a Mighty Miner at the bridge. It's protected from the bomb tower. Nice. No, it hit the Princess. That's so unfortunate. Now it's just gonna die. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go for Goblin Barrel here. Maybe I could get my ability damage down. No, it's not gonna hit. Okay. I had to do it then because as you saw, it was one shot by the tower, so any later and it wouldn't have went down, so unfortunate, but it's alright. Gonna Princess the back here. Gonna make sure to rocket that balloon because you can't let them like balloon in the back because they want you to not rocket it till it gets to the bridge, and then by the time you rocket, they're gonna have another balloon. Okay, I messed up my Fire Spirit there. Gonna protect my Princess, so really bad Fire Spirit for me. Cannon here is gonna keep the... Okay, that was a bad Snowball because it's not really gonna do anything. I'm gonna Barrel here, force out the Barb Barrel, and then I could outcycle him. Okay, that's kind of what I'm trying to do. I'm just going Mighty Miner at the back, getting a 3-card cycle, and then I'm trying to like use the 3-card cycle to outcycle his Barb Barrel and get a little bit of damage. Gonna go for a Rocket here, then I'm gonna go for a Fire Spirit, and then I'm gonna just let the Miner go. I'm gonna go for a Golem Barrel here on the left. Okay, he went for a Snowball. He goes for that as well. Gonna go for another Princess here. Another good thing in this matchup is you want to always have a Princess down. Like, it's kind of hard for them to, like, go anywhere, like, when you have a Princess down. Gonna Rocket here. Go for Skeletons, I guess. They can't really do much when you have a Princess down, because it just helps out very well, and a lot of the time you don't even have to Rocket if they have a Princess down, but I still prefer to most of the time when I have a cannon, but... Okay, I'm gonna Princess the bridge here. Okay, that was very good. He baited me, and then I, like, tried to... like predict the balloon, because if you went balloon there, he wouldn't have been able to afford anything, and then I would have got some nice Princess damage, but I guess he thought that through, and he got some damage. He predicted my Princess, so he didn't take any damage, and he's gonna get some good damage from that Miner. Gonna go for a Goblin Barrel here. Okay, actually, yeah. Go for it like this, though, so maybe I get some damage versus the Barb Barrel. Nope, okay. He's gonna go Cannon, gonna go Skellies, Log, Princess. Go for a Goblin Barrel because he does not back. Then go for another Log here. Yeah, he just gets a Snowball down. I'm going to need to get a Mighty Miner down and start like 3-card cycle spamming him. Get the Skeletons down. Gonna go for a Princess in the back here. Gonna go for a Goblin Barrel. Gonna go for a Mighty Miner. Gonna go for a Log here. Gonna go for another Cannon. Skellies predict the Miner. Gonna go for a Goblin Barrel like this on the Snowball placement. Okay, you used the Snowball anyway, so he's back to Barb Barrel now. No, for Skellies. Wait, he's not back to either spell. Let me go like this. Wait, he went for Balloon as well. He doesn't have any spell in hand. He's going to get back to Snowball, but then he has to Barb Barrel as well, or he's going to lose. Then I can go for another Goblin Barrel here. He has no spell. There's no way for him to defend this. And he's going Miner on the tower instead of on defense. Yeah, there's no way. Yeah, that's going to be game. Let's go. Okay, that's a nice win there. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and see you in the next video. Bait's still very good. Bye.